EA Sports' continuing coverage of the world of golf brings us to the border of France and Switzerland and beautiful Evian Resort Golf Club. Alongside Frank Novelo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
So he will just brush that in. Great work around the green, helping him walk away with a par. And that one gonna wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Nope, that was never gonna climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up. Yep, well hold there. That could have easily been a 4, but solid work to escape with his 3. Solid. A good drive in the fairway. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this putt moving right the whole way. Got to keep the pace up to hold its line.
No, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass.
Everybody goes to the range and they all want to hit 300-yard short shots, but those little chip shots, they're just as important.
Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down, but I do believe it's going to stay out. Okay, so he's in there with a bogey for a disappointment here at the 8th. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And a great opportunity here, this sweeping par 5, the mouth of the green, front left, so it's crying out for a little fade from left to right.
Got every bit of that, flew it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th, and that will mean it's a 34 on the front side, 1 under par. Okay, good position there, right side of the fairway. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close. Oh, off the flagstick. Oh. Let one get away right there. That is a really frustrating bogey 5 at the 12th.
After that bogey at the last and finding the rough here, it's going to be time to have a little tap on the cranium and get things in the right place. I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Ah, yes, very well read. To 1 under now for the day. Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. Not a problem. That's in for birdie, and that score moves to 2 under par. They call that position A. That's going to be right down the middle. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it's an excellent tee shot, but now it's a risk and reward approach as we look to that water which sits in front of the green, so no margin to miss this short.
Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. Frank, you know what, I think about it. What is it we actually do? And it occurred to me at one point, I sit around most of the afternoon and say things like, let's go to 4, not a 9. Over to 17. I am really a glorified bingo announcer, and I'm wondering if you'll come visit me at the Sunrise Senior Center down in South Florida in about 4 years when I'm calling games down there.
Yeah, and I was going to be a neuroscientist as well. I mean, it all changed.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.